Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Deepika Lingdor bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. From 1st to 7th August, a formation meeting was held in Santiago de Compostela for the recently appointed Salesian directors of the Mediterranean region. The event was attended by 32 Salesians from the provinces of Spain, Italy and Portugal. The formation days, held in Seminary San Martin Pinario, located right in front of the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela, served to address various issues related to the talks of animation and governance of the Salesian director. John Juan Carlos Perez Godoy, Councillor for the Mediterranean region, accompanied the work and thanked and encouraged the directors and for the services they provided to the communities. For his part, Father Jesus Manuel Garcia, Professor of Theology at Salesian Pontifical University UPS in Rome, placed his intervention with the scope of the director's persons, proposing an instruction manual for directors. And taking advantage of the fact that he was in Santiago de Compostela, one of the most popular pilgrimage destinations in the world, he spoke of the director as a pilgrim and proposed an experience of prayer and itinerant meditation covering the final part of the Way of St. James. The participants went to Monte de Gozo, about 5 kilometers from the city, and in an atmosphere of prayer and reflection, they walked away to the Compostelan Cathedral, then concluding the day with participation in the Pilgrim's Mass. Under the motto, "With an open house, we renew the Kairos," more than 18 young animators from the different communities of the Salesian Youth Movement MGS of Chile met online on Saturday, August 7 to live the 6th edition of the Day of Salesian Spirituality, centered on the document of the Ecclesial Assembly of Latin America and the Caribbean. The day included a prayer space led by the community of the aspirant and the Salesian pre-novitiate, followed by a presentation of the theme and finally by a work in small groups in which the young people debated on 2 of the 14 themes proposed by the Ecclesial Assembly, such as violence in society, post-pandemic poverty, young people as social actors and managers of culture, women and their participation in society and in the church. The day ended with a plenary assembly to share what emerged in the individual group, and it is planned to draw up a final document with recommendations to be sent to the Latin American Ecclesial Assembly to be held next November. On Sunday, August 1st, the Federation of Past People of Don Bosco in Hong Kong held the annual generational meeting AGM at the city's St. Louis School. The meeting was attended by 7 presidents, representatives of the 9 local unions, Father Matthew Chan, Salesian delegate for past pupils, and other members of the Federation. The appointment served to address the situation of the young past pupil GEX in the Federation, and in addition to allowing to evaluate the state of the art on the subject, it indicated the way forward to establish the positions of Vice President GEX, Councillor in the Executive Committee, to foster a greater connection between the different generations of past pupils, to strengthen the ties of the past pupils with Salesian Institute, and to enhance the effectiveness of the presence of past pupils on social networks. To allow children attending the parish Merry Help of Christians in Paraku to enjoy a time of leisure and rest, the Coordination of Activities for the Children of the Salesian Parish has organized from 25th to 29th July a summer colony in the municipality of Nati Tingu. More than 50 children participated in the activities, which were an event of great joy for everyone. For the evening of Saturday, August 7 through YouTube, the Salesian Province of Brazil Recife BRE organized this direct solidarity aimed at promoting the generosity of companies and individuals towards the needy population. The direct solidarity was born thanks to the coordination of the directors and communication manager of 12 Salesian works of the province under the direction of Provincial Office of Social Communication. The initiative has given continuity to the commitment of the Salesians of BRE, assumed since the beginning of the pandemic, to assist poor families through correct information, food, and anti-contagion protected devices. The works this year have received the financial support of the Salesian Network of Brazil RSB, which has allocated special resources to support these initiatives, carried out as part of the campaign Emrede contra a Fome, Network Against Hunger. During the live broadcast, videos and testimonies were broadcast on the many initiatives carried out at local level in favor of the population most affected by the pandemic and its consequences, intervention of the directors of the communities who thanked all the benefactors, and valuable performances by singers and artists who, with music and message of encouragement, have also animated gestures of solidarity. Los Angeles, United States, on July 29th, the delegate for missionary animation and the preferential option met with 4 young SDBs in initial formation to evaluate their missionary summer experience in 2 summer camps that are held year after year in Southern California, Camp Savio based in St. Dominic Savio, Bellflower, and Camp Salesian based in Boyle Heights in Los Angeles. At this meeting, the following questions were asked. How did this summer experience help you to grow in your vocation as a consecrated Salesian? What are the most difficult challenges you had to face during the summer? What are the lessons you learned in relation to dealing with young people and the children this summer? Following these questions of a personal, vocational, and missionary nature, other questions were asked in relation to the logistics and organizations of each of the summer camps. Located in Lubumbashi, Haut-Katanga Province on Nejamena Avenue, Bakanja houses a work of Don Bosco Salesians who care for family breakup children. Here, they learn several jobs among others, turning worn tires into flower pots and decorating materials, something that is appreciated by the external audience. There are also several young plants of the different species of trees and flowers waiting for transplantation to reduce pollution. An initiative of Don Bosco organization supported by the SPCSA and BoscoNet to work for the safety, security and well-being of migrants was started on July 1, 2021 under the banner Bosco Shramika Mitra at Don Bosco Navjeevan Bhoyguda, Hyderabad. Recording the profile of a migrant worker and building a healthy rapport with them is the sole aim of this endeavor. Father Tony Pelesseri, SDB, Executive Director of DBYAR Forum and Don Bosco for Migrants, Delhi, and Father Francis Bosco, SDB, visited the DBNJ Center on August 9, 2021 to evaluate work with regard to data collection and to address the issues that are encountered while gathering the data. Their visit put the staff on the right track and helped everyone to visualize the qualitative change that the Salesians and lay collaborators together could possibly bring about in the life of the needy and vulnerable migrant workers. Father Tony released a poster on migrant workers in the presence of Father Bosco and Father Koshi. The Goa State Biodiversity Board, GSBB, an autonomous body of the Government of Goa under the Department of Science, Technology and Environment, awarded the Certificate of Recognition to Father George Quadros, SDB of the Salesian Province of Panjim, for his contributions in the field of biodiversity at a recently held Biodiversity Awards 2021 function at Ravindra Bhavan, Kurchorem, Goa. Dr. Pradeep Sarmokadam, Member Secretary at GSBB, awarding the Certificate of Recognition to Father Quadros, acknowledged his contribution in agro-biodiversity, sustainable agricultural practice, fallow land management, awareness and motivating the farmers and the general public in the state of Goa. The recognition also comes in the light of recent records set by Father Quadros of transplanting paddy in 1.15 lakh square meters in a single day, beating his previous record of 56,000 square meters. Several hectares of land, most of which were fallow, has been made cultivable in the state of Goa by his effort and cutting down the cost of cultivation to almost 35%. Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.